Are you preparing for CAT and other MBA entrance exams? BYJU'S Exam Prep, CAT and MBA, your one-stop solution for all MBA exams related questions. Watch unique strategies to ace CAT, XAT, SNAP, IIFT, TISNET, CMAT and other important MBA entrance exams. Tips and tricks to boost score, subject-wise and chapter-wise sessions, previous year's questions, exam-related update and notifications, live exam analysis and actual questions discussion. So why wait? Subscribe to BYJU'S Exam Prep, CAT and MBA YouTube channel and press the bell icon to stay updated.
Hi guys, a very good afternoon to one and all. Once again, welcome to a session from BYJU'S Exam Prep. I'm Srinivas here to discuss about this exam called MAHCET. It's not about the exam, we have already done that, but more importantly, we're going to talk about one of the sections within the exam, one of the type of questions that can come in the exam. So that's what we're here to do here. Once again, a very good afternoon to one and all. Well, Vicky and Vijay, good afternoon to you too. So friends, today we're going to look at this question type called input and output questions. These are quite unique and these questions do come in this exam called MAHCET, but based on a small analysis, you will understand that the number of questions that have come have not been many. Yes, in 2019 we got 6 questions, but input and output questions have not made their appearance in the MAHCET in the other years, as you can notice. But it is a possibility that you can get once again. So I mean, once it has come in the last 2-3 years, you cannot say this year aayega ki nahi aayega. So it makes sense for us to be prepared. Also, you will notice that if you are able to crack, so these questions usually do not come as an individual question. These come as a group. So it's like a group of 4 questions or a group of 5 questions or a group of 6 questions. If you crack the idea behind it, all 6 questions will be done very, very quickly. So that way, in terms of score versus the time you spend, okay, the marks you get for every minute that you spend, this is a very, very good area. Okay, if at all such a question comes, try for it because it makes a lot of sense. These are not the kind of questions which will make you break your head. Thoda sa, you need to be a bit of, you need to have a bit of patience and observe, like your number pattern series or your understanding your series on letter series or number series for that matter. This also requires you to understand the pattern. Okay, once you understand the pattern, then the same pattern will have to be replicated, and that is where the questions are asked. So once again, very good afternoon to all of you. Bhargavi, Sweetie Chaudhary, Pratik Dhavral, Karthik Gupta, Dharmi Thakkar and Roosters. Right, so guys, I hope this kind of questions have been done or rather have been done by you. But if this is new to you, if you have not done this before, there's nothing wrong. We have still 2 months left for our exam, entire June and July. So don't worry, we are going to have a lot more sessions like this in the next 1 or 2 months for MAHCET. So before we move on and start discussing about the questions, bhai isme zyada theory hogi nahi. There's not too much of theory. As I said, it's all about understanding the pattern. Ek baar aap pattern understand karoge, if you are able to figure out, okay, what is the logic they are using in this input-output questions, job is done. So we will see how or what happens in these questions. But before we move on to the question and answer, please subscribe to the channel as well as click on the like button as well as click on the notification button because we have a lot of videos coming your way. Well, let's start off with the first question over here. If you notice, this question is the typical way in which your input and output questions come. So please stop solving, hold on. Let me explain a little bit. If you already know this, please bear with me. Agar kisi ko nahi pata hai, to good, I'm going to explain. So what happens in this question? Typically the question says that, look, there is an input statement. And let us think that you are giving this, you are feeding this into a computer. And the computer gives 5 steps. 5 steps, step 1, step 2, step 3. And if you notice, each step is a modification of your input. Step 1 is a modification of your input. Step 2 is a modification of your previous step, which is step 1. Step 3 is a modification of your step 2. So that way, using some logic, these modifications are happening. Your job will be to understand what is the logic used for the modification. How are these steps happening? What is the logic behind the steps? Once you get the logic behind the steps, now another input will be given. You are supposed to apply the same steps and get the answer. Okay, you are supposed to apply the same steps and get, you are supposed to apply the same logic and get the steps. And basically the questions will be, okay, third step kya hai? What will be the fifth element from the left in the fourth step, and so on and so forth. So you are required to write similar steps here given this input. So this is typically what a input-output question looks like. Okay, but at the end of the day, it is all about recognizing the pattern in this. Okay, so this is the first question, and I'm going to give you 4 minutes. 2 minutes to understand what is happening and 2 minutes to apply what you got. So there is no question in front of you, questions baad mein aayenge. What I would want you to do in 4 minutes right now is first go through this clearly, understand what is happening, or once you understand that logic, apply the logic to this input and make your series of steps and keep it ready. That's your task. Your time starts now. Sonali, Kashish, Gaming Box, Pratik, Bhargavi, very good afternoon to all of you. I'm actually really interested in seeing how many of you are able to crack the code in this. It's a very, very interesting set of input and output questions. Vicky, go ahead, try it out. I will not comment because others are also solving. I cannot say right or wrong. 4 मिनट दिया है, try करो, आंसर लेके आओ, फिर देखते हैं. Okay, so Dharmi, if you're done with the 5 steps, apply it to the input here and get the steps. See what happens in the input that they're asking. Pratik, incorrect. That is not correct, Pratik. increase my size a little. Okay, so that's your 5 minutes up. Om Kene is saying, I don't get karna kya hai. That's fine. इसलिए तो मैं हूँ. I'll explain what is happening here. So guys, let's take a look at what exactly is happening here. If you notice, the first did not change. So 89, 89 पे ही है. If you blindly follow, basically what they're saying is, okay, 69 यहाँ पे आ रहा है, 26 is moving to the left, then everything else is remaining the same. Now the thing here is you need to understand कि ये यार randomly कुछ हो रहा है या is there a logic to it? First thing you need to understand about input output is things are not random. It is not that ये randomly मैंने left से right move किया, right से left move किया, so as it is मुझे replicate करना है. So these questions are not random. Okay, these questions, the idea is you need to understand on what logic is the movement happening. So it is not just moving ki left se right ho raha hai, so I will also do left to right in the answer or in the input given. So the way you need to think is, why is it going from, something is going from left to right or something is going from right to left? What is the logic behind? You have to catch hold of the logic. It is not, I repeat, it is not blind replication of steps. It is a replication of the logic used. So what is the logic used in this? If you got the logic, you would have got the correct answer by now. So let us see what is happening in the end. So to get the logic, the best thing to do is look at what is happening in the last step. You have 89, 69, 95. So clearly it is not ascending or descending order because ye upar niche hai. So that logic is gone. So this arrangement is not ascending descending order. What else can you observe here? Is it the ascending order of only the first number? That is also possible. I'm giving you different ideas in which the questions can be created. I can have the logic where only the first number is in ascending order. So 8, 6, 9. But again clearly 8, 6 and 9 is not ascending. 8 se 6 descend ho raha hai, 6 to 9 is again ascending. So it is mixed. So that is also not possible. It could also be that the last digit could be in descending order. Let's check it out. 9, 9. Then you have a 5 and then you have a 9 again. So that is also ruled out. So it is not about digits ascending or descending. So what else could be the possibility? So then, like some of you rightly said, I think Vicky said that and a couple of others, Rahul is also saying that, the logic here is they are looking at, and it's very, very interesting and not confusing, very, very interesting and very difficult to notice, is the sum of the digits is in the descending order. So if you notice, the sum of the digits 8 plus 9 is 17, 6 plus 9 is 15, 9 plus 5 is 14, 9 plus 5 is 14, 8 plus 4 is 12, 5 plus 7 is 12, 2 plus 6 is 8. So the logic here that they are using is they are trying to arrange the digits in the descending order of the sum of the digits. Also, when there are two numbers with the same sum of digits, then the numerically higher term, remember 59 and 95, both total is 14, but 95 is coming first, which means if there are two numbers having the sum same, then the larger number should come first. The same thing is happening here also. 84 and 57. 8 plus 4 is 12, 5 plus 7 is 12. So 84 is coming first. So what are they doing in this? So they started by looking at, okay, pehla kaun sa aana chahiye? 89. 89 is already in the first place, so they did not touch it. That is the reason why 89 did not move. Otherwise 89 would have moved. 89 is already. Yes, Vicky says astrologists do that. Tumhari number birthday 12 hai, tumhari lucky number 3 hai. Yeah, something like that. But yes, that's the logic here. So aapko logic pakadna hai. So here what they did is 89 is the largest sum of the digits, so that remains as it is. Then the second largest is 69. So what they did is in the step 1, this is your step 1. Ideally they should have started with 89, but 89 is already in place. Hence they did not touch it. Then what did they do? They went for the second largest number. You can see that the second largest in terms of the digits is 69. So 69 को second position पे लेके आए, and what did they do to the others? They just pushed the others to the right. You can see 26 is coming here and everything else is remaining as it is. So they did not change anything else. Similarly, if you look at step number 2, these two are in position. First and second are in position. Third place में कौन सा आना चाहिए? You will notice that third place could be either 95 or 59. So out of 95 and 59, both of them are having 14 total. Hence they caught hold of 95. 95 को लेके आ गए यहाँ पे. And what did they do? They pushed everything to the right. They pushed everything else to the right. So they just are dragging one thing and pushing others to the right. That is the logic which is being used. So if you look at your step number 3, 89, 69, 95 is in position. After this, the next largest sum should be for 59. 9 plus 5 is 14. So 59, they dragged it here and pushed the others to the right. So whenever they're dragging something, they're pushing the others to the right. So that is what is happening in this logic. So we have to apply and replicate this logic in this input. So let's go ahead and take a look at what is happening in this input. So let me write down this input. My input here is 88, 38, 55, 99, 47, 29, 79. So let me look at the totals first. 8 plus 8 total is 16. 8 plus 3 the total is 11. 5 plus 5 is 10. 9 plus 9 is 18. 4 plus 7 is 11, 9 plus 2 is 11, 7 plus 9 is 16. So my first step should be to bring the largest total the leftmost. So I will catch hold of this 99. So pehle I'll start with 99. In this question, the first is 88, which is not the largest. In the previous question, the first is 89, which is the largest. So I didn't touch that. Now I have to start with this. So what would I do? I will start with 99. So first comes, I will write it here. The first is 99. Others should not be meddled. Every step only one movement is happening. Others will just be pushed. So which means 99, 88 will remain in position, 38 will remain in position, 55 will remain in position, 47 in position, 29 in position and then 16 in position. So now I have taken care of this 99. Ye khatam. Next step, this is step number 1. Step number 2, when I go, what should I do? I should take hold of the second largest. Second largest kya hai? After 18, the second largest is 16. But which 16 should I catch? I should catch hold of the number which is larger. So 8 plus 8 is 16, 9 plus 7, 7 plus 9 is also 16. But 88 is larger than 79. Hence, 88 should be in the second position. But it is already now in the second position, so I don't have to touch it. It's already in the second position, so I don't have to touch it. So then I will skip 88 and I will go to the next possible. So 16, which is 88, has come in position. Now I will catch hold of 79. So 99, 88, then I will bring 79. Then I will just push everything else. So 38, 55, 47, 29, 16. So 79 यहाँ पे था, मैं लिखना भूल गया. Okay, 79. So 79 is also gone. Now I will go to the next largest. So 79 gaya, 16 gaya. Then the next largest is 11. But there are 3 11s. Which 11 should I take? I should take the 11 which is the largest number. So it is 47. So step number 3, 99, 88, 79 are in position. I should now catch hold of 47 and bring next. So 47, then 38, 55, 29 and then not 16, this is what, 79, sorry. 29 ke baad, yeah, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 only, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 16 aita, 79 tha ye. So after 29, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so the 16 will not be there. I 79 ki jagah pe 16 likh diya. That's my error. That's okay. So we have 29 next. 3 steps are over. So then we have, what are the 1, 2, 3, 4 things are in position. Again 11 should come. So but which 11 should come? This 47 is gone. The only 2 11s are 38 and 29. So 38 is larger. So 38 should come, but 38 is already in place. So now step number 4, 38 is already in place. So the only other 11 left is 29. So 29 should be bringing in position. So I'll talk 99, 88, 79, 47, 38, then 29, and then 55. So this finishes it. So we will notice that I don't need 5 steps this time. I will finish my entire arrangement in 4 steps only. So I don't need 5 steps in this. I need only 4 steps. Chinta Bindu, I hope I corrected myself and I think it's clear. वो 16 नहीं था. Yes, 79 का sum is 16. That is what I wrote. That's my error. Anyway, so the first question says, which of the following will be the last step? Clearly, the answer should be step 4. Okay. The next question is, which of the following is the third step? So what is the third step? Third step is this. So you're starting with 99, 88, 79, 47, 38, 55 and 29. So you should be ending with 55 and 29. So that is this. Option C. Clear? Straight away. So the idea in this kind of a set is, even if you spend something like 3, 4, 5 minutes, you will get the remaining questions. You will get the set of 5 questions in seconds. Because when you spend 5 minutes to get the arrangement done, बाकी सब seconds में निकल जाएंगे. Okay. Question number 3. What is the difference between the numbers which is third from the left end and second from the right end in step 4? So step 4 में third from the right end and second from the left end. So 38 or 88 में difference क्या है? The difference is clearly 50. Option B. Then the next question says, which of the following is fifth from the right? Fifth from the right in step 3. So step 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 79. So 79 is your answer, option B. And so these are the set of 4 questions. So this is a set of 4 questions which has appeared in 2019 paper or 18 paper that I mentioned. Okay, in this MAHCET, right? So that's your answer. Now we are moving on to the next set. Again, similar hai, but logic obviously farak hai. Logic is not the same. Try to understand what is the logic. Again, a very interesting logic has been used in this. I will give you once again 4 minutes. Your time starts now. Okay? Understand the logic and keep it ready. 4 minutes to understand the logic is bar. Very good, guys. So you have already, अच्छा इसमें input नहीं है. So you have to just find out what is the logic. So logic पता करने के लिए you don't need 4 minutes, to be very honest. Yes, many of you have correctly identified. The logic is last letters are arranged in ascending order. Look at it. C के बाद आएगा D के बाद आएगा E, then comes your N. In the ascending order. So the last letters are in ascending order. So after N comes your R, S, T and then Y. So initially they are all jumbled up. The logic is same. You are catching hold of. So what is happening here? First thing is they are catching hold of the letter which is having the least alphabet or the first alphabet which could be possible. C is the first, so they are bringing anorexic first. बाकी सब they are just shifting. The logic is the same. एक को खींच के लेके आएंगे, बाकी सब shift करेंगे. But what is the logic at which or for which or how is it used to drag one? That is what you need to identify. So here the logic applied is we have to arrange it in such a way that at the end all the last letters are in ascending order. That's the logic. If that is done, then take a look at this. Give me an answer to this question. I will give you 1 minute for this. This is 1 minute for this. Try this. 60 seconds. Alright, 1 minute is up. Vicky and Sujit, incorrect. Abhishek, Roosters and Gaurav, very good, correct. So guys, the correct answer is option A. So let's look at it. I will write only the last letters, okay? I'm writing only the last letters. So L, K, Y, E, T and N. This is what is the input. Now, what is the least letter in this? The least letter is E. So my step number one should be to write E first. So I will have E, L, K, Y, T and then N. My step number 2, E will remain as it is. What is the next least? E ke baad A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. So I should write K, then L, Y, T and N. Step number 3 will be E, K, then L is anyway in position. So L will not be touched. K ke baad L to aayega hi. So it's already there. Then L, M, then N. So N should come next. So N, Y and T. So they are asking me which of the following will be step 3 for the given input. I should be ending with Y and T. Y and T, this is not correct. This is not correct because this is E and T, this is Y and T. So between A and D. So we are looking at E, K, L. So E, K, L, N, Y, T. So A is correct. But if you look at D, E, L is coming. L is wrong. It's supposed to be E and then K. K means book should have come here, level should have come here. So the correct answer here is A. This question is slightly different because this is not a set of 5 questions. Logic is the same, but there are 4 independent questions here. But again, you will not take too much of time because you don't have to solve fully, or even if you want to solve, you can solve it like this. Write just the last letters. It will help you a lot. You don't have to write the entire word. It's a waste of time. Okay, so that's the logic, right? So let's look at the next question. Again, they have given you a different input now. Try to do this. Again, the logic remains the same. So 60 seconds. Your time starts now. Right, so at 60 seconds, I've got one answer only. No other answers, others? Abhishek, that is indeed the correct answer. Very good. So let's take a look at very quickly how do you solve this. Let me write the input. Input, I'm again writing only the last letters. So it is R, P, Y, D, H, S. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 letters like this. Now my step number 1. So what is the least alphabet? My least alphabet is D. So D, R, P, Y, H, S. This is step number 1. Step number 2. D ke baad kya aayega? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. So H should come next. So D, H, R, P, Y, S. So guys, look at it. Quickly you should be able to do this in few seconds. The whole idea is to finish it off in seconds. Not even 1 minute. 1 minute is too much for you. So if you write it like this, you'll be able to finish it off in like 30 seconds or so. Step number 3. D and H are in position. H ke baad kya aayega? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. So P, R, Y, S. Then step number 4. D, H, P, Q, R. So R should already be in position. R, then comes your S. D, H, P, R, S, Y. So what we have D, so we want D, H, P, R, S. D, H, P, R, S and then Y. This is your step number 4. That is the last step. Step number 4. That's your answer. So these questions you should be able to do it in seconds like this. One logic के लिए 2-3 minute लगा लो, that's fine. But एक बार logic समझ में आ गया ना, बाकी 4 questions you should be able to do it within probably about 2 minutes. So totally 5 to 6 minutes maximum you can spend in this kind of questions. Okay, let's move on. Once again, 60 seconds. The time starts now. Okay guys, that's 60 seconds. I have got no answers. I think this will take a little bit of time for you, but very quickly let's see how to do this. Let me write down the input. My input is P T S E R N W K. Right, this is my input. Let me quickly start writing the steps. But what are they asking? They are asking in which step raindrop is in between. So N will not be coming, sorry. Is between your N here and T. So you want NPT. This is what you want. So first search, is NPT like this? No, it is not like that already. Your P is here, your T is here, your N is here. So let's look at step number 1. Step number 1, what is the earliest letter? The first letter should be E. So E, P, T, S, R, N, W, K. Then step number 2. Step number 2 is E ho gaya, then E, F, G, H, I, J, K. So E, K, P, T, S, R, N, W. Step number 3. K ke baad K, L, M, N, O, P. So K, P is already in place. Q, R, R. So next is R. E, K, P is already in place. The next is R. R, T, S, N, W. Oh, sorry, my mistake. There is an N also, I forgot. My bad, sorry. My bad. Okay, so step number 3. J, K, L, M, N. So in fact, this will also be wrong. Because after K, okay, sorry. I think I made an error. Yes. So E, K, T, E, K, P, T, S, R, N, W. Yes, so E and K are in position. After K, L, M, N. N should come, not P. So E, K, then N, then P, T, S, R, W. Now step number 4. E, K, N are in position. After N, O, P. O is not there, so the next one should be P, but P is already in position. P, Q, R. So R should be next. So R, T, S, W. So now we already got N, P, T. No, we do not get. We have N and P, but T is not in position. So let's move on. Step number 5. E, K, N, P, Q, R. Then R is already in position. Then comes your S, T, W. Okay, so this is what you have. Okay, so what are they saying? In which position is N, P and T? So N, P and T. So NPT was here. NPT was here. But the thing is, they're not asking first step, second step, third step. They are giving you last but one, second step, middle step. So ye karne ke liye, to know whether it's a middle step or last step, you have to finish the entire series. Otherwise, you will not know. So you can see NPT, what they are asking is in the third step. Totally there are 5 steps. So third is the middle step out of the 5 steps given. Hence the answer is option D. Yes, Vicky, if that's correct. If the input-output question, if every question is different, usually the logic will be same. Because see, the examiner also knows, if I make the logic also different, और मैं आपको बार-बार solve करने के लिए बोल रहा हूँ, then I'm basically making you spend a lot of time. So I will give you the questions in 2 ways. या the logic is complicated and एक ही input दूंगा मैं. So you solve that input and your 4 questions will follow immediately. Or I will make the logic easy and I'll give you 4 different questions. Each question you solve applying the logic and you'll get 4 different answers. That's fine. So one of the 2 ways the examiner will test you. Okay? If the last letters were repeated, Gaurav, I don't know what will happen because the examiner has to tell me. See, there is no rule that I will make. The examiner will tell you the rule. Okay, it could be possible. See, without giving 2 words of same. So Gaurav is asking, for all of you who are listening, Gaurav is asking if there are 2 words ending with the same last letter. For example, golden, let's say rain, R-A-I-N. Rain is also there. So rain is also ending with N, golden is also ending with N. Now if you're asking me which one should come first, I don't know, yaar. Because I didn't make the question. The question setter will tell you the logic. There is no rule which is accepted. There is no such thing called as an accepted rule. Okay, because this is not like maths or algebra or geometry jahan pe I can say Pythagoras theorem lagao. Because Pythagoras theorem, whoever applies is the same. Yahan pe aisa nahi chalega. Yahan pe the rule is made by the examiner. So they should only provide in the question the logic, what should happen when two things are the same. Jaise ki previous question mein we have seen, if the total of the digits is same, they showed an example that the larger number should come first. That they only have given. I did not make the rule. Is that clear, Gaurav? Okay, so ideally when they give you a question where two things are the same, they will only tell you in the example that they give what should happen. Okay, clear? So that should not be worrying you at all. Let's move on. Ninth question. Again 60 seconds. Not necessary, Rooster. Because I can also keep a logic saying that the number of alphabets matter. So if I say rain and grain, I would probably put rain first if I want to make an example, because rain has less number of letters. वो भी हो सकता है या reverse भी हो सकता है कि higher number of letters है उसको पहले लेके आओ. So I can't decide what it is. The examiner only has to decide and tell me. Clear? Okay, very good guys. All of you are giving the correct answer, or rather, not all of you. Whoever have given the correct answers. Gaurav, Vicky, Kiran, Pratik, Abhishek. Nice. So we have input. Input is G L T K B A C N. They are asking you which step will be the last step of the above input. So very quickly you can look at it. So first step will be A. So A aa jayega pehle. So don't write everything. A will come first, right? If A comes, then the next one will be B. So then step number 2 will be A and then B. A, B and then G will be coming next. But A, B, then your third step will be A, B and then C. Your fourth step will be A, B, C. So ye तीनों गए. Then D, E, F, G. A, B, C, then G. But remember, G is already there. Here it is already G. So you should not waste the step bringing G. G is already there in place. So G will already be in place. G, then, so it's G, L, T, K, N. Let me write this. So G is already in place. What will come after G? G, H, I, J, K. So K will come, L, T, then N. Then I have A, B, C, G, K. K ke baad, anyway L should be there, so it's already in place. Then N and then T. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 is my answer. Fifth step. So be careful, because when you're arranging, certain times the letter will already be in position. So you should not waste steps. So when you're doing the shortcuts by not writing everything, it's not a shortcut. Basically I'm saying when you're being lazy, okay, and not writing everything, nothing wrong. It's not called lazy also. It's being smart. But when you're also being smart, you should be smart enough to realize that yaar isme flaw kahan pe ho sakta hai? What is the pitfall for me? So when you're not writing the entire sentence or entire letter series, then be careful to understand what is already there and what should be brought in. So otherwise you will lose track and you will say that okay, next step will be G, but G is already in place, so you're adding one more step unnecessarily. And that is where the mistake can happen. So when you're following these, I would not, obviously there's no shortcut in this, but I'm saying when you're following these small points of not writing everything or doing something quickly, you should also know what could be the possible flaw in it. And keep that in mind. Okay, that's all. Let's move on. The next set of questions. So the last set here, again a very nice series over here. Take 2 minutes. I'll give you 2 minutes. Identify the logic. 2 minutes only for identifying the logic. Then we have different questions coming our way. But identify the logic in 2 minutes. Your time starts now. Gaurav, Kashish, very good. Ash, very good. Nice. It's a simple one. It's not a difficult one. Always look at step 5. That will give you the answer. Step 5 will give you the answer. Or kaise ho raha hai, that will be how is the step 5 reached. That is what your middle steps will tell you. Okay. So the logic is the numbers are in ascending order and the letters, here the first letter is taken but in descending order. You can see F, then G, then N, then O. So O, N, G, F are in descending or the other way, reverse is ascending. So letters are in descending order, numbers are in ascending order. Also, look at the arrangement. It is one number, then one letter. So ek number, ek letter. Ek number, ek letter. That is the logic. So let's look at the steps of series. First, what did they do? They first caught hold of the number. Number ke baad, now they kept gone. Gone is already in the position. So they brought the 93 is also in position. So 31 was in place. So they shifted everything to the right. So only 31 was touched in the step 1. In step 2, 31 already is in place. Now what did they do? They brought over. Which means ek bar number ko arrange kar rahe, the next time they are arranging the word. Then what did they do? They brought 46. So it is alternate. Once arrange a number, then arrange the word. Then the number, then the word. So that is the logic that they are using. Also, the starting should be with number arrangement. Starting should be with number arrangement. Okay, so this is the logic that has been applied. So let's take a look at the question here. This is the question number 10. Give me an answer in 60 seconds. The time starts now. Okay, 60 seconds are up. Let's take a look at what is happening here. The input, step 3. The step 3 is 15, window, 29, 93, 86, S, T and B. This is step 3 done. Once step 3 is done, my step 4 should be 15, W. These two are already in position. The next smallest alphabet should be 29. 29 is already in place. If 29 is already in place, then the next to be brought should be my alphabet. The alphabet. So W se pehle in the reverse order comes your T, because ST. So T comes first in the reverse order. So T comes, then 93, 86, then S and then B. Then step number 5, 15, W, 29, T. Then the next smallest between 93 and 86 is 86. Then 93 S and then B. Then sixth position will be 15 W 29 T 86. Now between S and B, the larger one is S, so S should come first. So S 93 and then B. This is the end point. So which of the following will be step 4? It should be ending with B. So it should be B 93 S 86 T 29 W and 15, which is your option number A. None of you gave the correct answer for this. All of you made errors. So please check why these errors happened. What went wrong in this? Clear? So the correct answer is option A. Let's move on. This question again, 60 seconds. Your time starts now. Okay, 60 seconds are up. Once again, no answers, but let's take a look. This is the last question, guys, so pay attention. Let's take a look at what should be the answer to this. So we are starting with SH 36, 57, all AM 86 and 59. So my step number 1 should always be with starting with a number. So my smallest number is 36. So 36 36 SH, then 57 AM 86 59. Okay, then once number has gone, now the letter should come. So the number will be second step 36. Now which letter? The largest letter. Largest is S, right? Yeah, it is S. So S is already in place. In the reverse order, what comes between among your HAM, right? HAM, what is the next largest? The next largest is your M, because HIJKLM. So in the reverse order, M should come first. So your M, then H 57, A 86, 59. Okay. Now step number 3, 36 S. Oh, my bad, I made an error. So the next step number 2 should be, so step number 1 was the number, step number 2 should be, okay. So step number 2 is 36, then we have, yes, so S is already in place, so what did we bring? Yes, okay, this is correct, nothing wrong. So M, H, 57, A, 86, 59. Step number 3, so we just arranged a letter, so the next one should be a number. So 36 S, okay. S here, then what should be the next one should be the number. Which number should come? The smaller number is 57. So 57 M, H, A 86 and 59. So we have fourth step 36 S 57. Then M is already in place. Now for alphabets between H and A, H is already in place, A is already in place. So in fact the alphabets are already arranged. So if alphabets are arranged, there is no need for alphabets. So you will have to arrange the number. You will have to arrange the number. So which number will come? 57 in the ascending order, 59, then H, A and 86. Then last step, step number 5, 36 S, 57, M, 59, then 86, then H and then A. So how many steps will be required? We need a total of 5 steps. Option B. Okay, so you have to be careful. If you notice, I made a mistake, one mistake in trying to do this. So please be very careful, because while the logic is simple, doing it step by step is the problem in this kind of questions, and they will ask you in between step number 3, step number 4, so all the steps have to be correct. That is the problem in such kind of questions, right? So guys, I hope you understood this kind of input output questions and how to deal with it. What are the advantages of this kind of a question and what are the pitfalls in this question? So please be subscribe to our channel and follow our channel. We are going to bring a lot more sessions your way. Hopefully you enjoyed this session, so please do click on the like button. I will see you in the next one. All the best for your preparation.